Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codenamed Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. And the SCP we'll be reviewing today is SCP-8246, Object Class, Thaumiel. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-8246 is currently housed at Site-19 in a standard humanoid containment cell. SCP-8246 is allowed 7 skeins of synthetic yarn per calendar week. Replacement knitting needles and/or crochet hooks may also be provided on request. When communicating with SCP-8246, personnel are to note that it is deaf in its right ear, as well it is suffering from the early stages of Alzheimer's-related dementia, and believes itself to be in a long-term care facility. Personnel are not to disabuse it of this notion. Each instance of SCP-8246-A is to be logged and fitted with a tracking chip. They are not permitted outside of a secure location. The introduction of -A to other anomalies must be approved by containment specialists for the anomaly in question, and require authorization from at least 3 L5 personnel. D-Class testing of the instances must take place beforehand to determine their effects. Excess or disused instances of -A are to be kept in their host facility's respective secure storage area or incinerated. Description: SCP-8246, formerly Abigail Tatum of Salford, UK, age 93, is a human who manifests the ability to produce anomalous clothing, collectively referred to as SCP-8246-A, by knitting or crocheting them. SCP-8246 has proven to be cooperative and genial when provided with sufficient stocks of yarn, and in its absence, suffers from debilitating migraines and depressive episodes. Knitwear and crocheted items produced by SCP-8246 present a number of anomalous attributes that are apparently tailored to the intended recipient's personal wants or needs. The anomalous nature of the items only manifests when they are being worn or otherwise used for their intended purpose. They are otherwise non-anomalous. As SCP-8246 works, it gains rudimentary knowledge of the intended recipient. Each recipient thus far has been determined to be within 1.5 kilometers of SCP-8246, and each recipient since its capture has been within Site-19's proximity. SCP-8246 does not seem to possess agency in the selection process, nor is capable of producing -A on command or by request. Prior to containment, 2 instances of -A have been recovered and assigned anomalous item numbers. Upon discovery of a third, an investigation was initiated by the Department of Analytics, which revealed the existence of SCP-8246. It was recovered discreetly by Agents Gregorio and Wendt. SCP-8246 has no living relatives and made little to no interaction with neighbors. An obituary for SCP-8246 was released. The following is a partial list of -A recovered following the capture of SCP-8246. A blue baby blanket. When this blanket is placed over a doll or a similar humanoid toy, adult observers perceive the doll as a human infant. A turquoise scarf, when worn by a subject, grants the ability to sing in a soprano voice regardless of previous ability or vocal range. A brown washcloth. When used, it removes all scars, acne, burns, and other blemishes from the user's skin. An orange beanie. When worn, it lowers the overall intelligence of the wearer significantly. A pair of adult-sized mint green socks knitted in a sawtooth pattern. D-Class personnel wearing them gain the ability to walk upright with full traction on any surface at any incline, even on walls and ceilings. A white cap with ear flaps. Wearing the cap causes test subjects to become totally deaf for as long as they continue to wear the cap. Addendum. The following is a partial list of -A created in Foundation custody. Here we have the item number, the description/traits, and the notes. SCP-8246-Cubert. A multicolored cardigan, while worn projects the mental image of a smiling clown to humans within eyeshot of the individual. Notes. Believed to have been knitted for Jonas, redacted, who had been transferred to Site-19 following a 4-month assignment at Site-2170. The item was relinquished to the aforementioned facility to assist in containment. SCP-8246-Xevious. A rainbow beanie, intangible sparkling insects resembling members of the order Lepidoptera, manifest within 5 meters of the wearer. Notes. Currently located in Researcher Kiryu's office. SCP-8246-Dig-Dug. A pair of black gloves. While worn, the fingers elongate and broaden, forming claws similar to a mole's. Greatly improves the wearer's nocturnal vision. Notes. 3 members of the Chaos Insurgency were found to be occupying a tunnel beneath the facility, which had been dug out over the past few months. All 3 were captured and relocated to Arm Site-12 for interrogation. SCP-8246-Fuzzball. A small dog sweater. Test subjects that managed to fit their hands inside reported feeling content and described an overwhelming feeling of being loved. Notes. Based off of SCP-8246's description of the intended recipient, the item was placed on SCP-1424. SCP-1424's pattern of movement has not changed, though now it wags its tail while doing so. SCP-8246-Pitfall. A pair of lime green socks, while worn, physically alters subject's feet into prehensile appendages similar to a monkey's paw. The change is painless, instantaneous, and reverts upon removal. Notes. SCP-8246 stated that the item was intended for SCP-2338-10. The object's handler, Ryoko Sato, has since reported that -10's total dexterity has improved to the point of being able to write legibly. The instance utilized their newfound capability to draw a thank you letter in crayon, which was delivered to SCP-8246. SCP-8246-Terranigma. A mob sweater, size XXL, instills intense feelings of being watched in wearers. Note. Requested for use in containing SCP-173. Several D-Class were sent into its chamber and managed to fit it on the anomaly. Testing was carried out, wherein all but a single D-Class were withdrawn from the chamber. SCP-173 did not move when the D-Class blinked, nor when he closed his eyes for several minutes. SCP-8246-Terranigma was found to be neutralized after several weeks of wear, after being soiled with a combination of feces and blood. And who can forget SCP-8246-Gecko? A voluminous black 4 full-sleeved sweater, approximately 5.5 centimeters in thickness, featuring an embroidered white anthropomorphic grinning skull on its posterior aspect. 6 test subjects wore the garment simultaneously, with no reported abnormal behavior. Notes. SCP-8246 mandated SCP-682's exclusive use of the special sweater. After temporarily sedating SCP-682, 4 D-Class personnel were instructed to apply the garment. Upon regaining consciousness, SCP-682 unexpectedly displayed non-aggressive behavior, assuming a supine position and requesting a belly rub while playfully wagging its tail. During compliance, a D-Class inadvertently damaged SCP-8246-Gecko, triggering SCP-682's rage state and leading to termination of all present individuals. SCP-682 vocalized its dissatisfaction, declaring the item as damaged like your brains. And that is it. SCP-8246 is quite a pleasant SCP to visit, and enjoys a nice cup of tea. Thank you all so much for listening or watching. My name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I will see you next week with another document review. Bye.